is limping off the field, and hopefully he'll return because he's an exciting football player.
Around the outstretched arms of Chris Giaskis, and Montfort got the worst of it from Campbell, ending up on the bottom of that pile.
Well, Campbell's a little upset that he's getting all the sacks, so he figures he's going to put him out for a while, and he's going to play a little rush in.
Third down and long. Punting situation. Prefontaine aims it for the sideline. Amerson is there. He'll get the bounce at the 10. Archie Amerson across the 15 and then rocked. The Cats, with poor field position, will scrimmage after that 6-yard return, and Montfort gets help. Welcome back to Hamilton, where Andrew Henry is up off the field and back on the bench after taking a ferocious hit.
Well, Andrew Henry comes down. This is good coverage. He's staying in his lane. He sees the ball carry, comes back. But watch this. Look at that head get jolted by his own player, Antonius Bonner. I mean, they're going to make sure that whoever's around that ball is going down. On that time, both the ball carrier and Andrew Henry went down.
He looks a little groggy. There's Joe Montfort, who hurt his ankle, it appears, on that sack of Jimmy Kemp.
Well, in that play, I think all Montfort did was he kind of caught his ankle on Campbell's as he went into the pile. So he's just going to put a little bit more spat, a little bit more tape job on the shoe, keep that ankle nice and tight.
Argos have got to hope Henry can stay in the game. They've already lost Donald Smith, who's on the bench with an ankle injury. First down, Tiger Cats just across their own 15. Fake handoff, play action pass. McManus across the middle. Morielli's got it. Breaks a tackle from Houston. Gets outside of Bryce and is ridden out of bounds at the 30.
Oh, there's no contact in this game, is there? Well, I'll tell you what a great job of not only catching the football, but holding on to it after he just gets KO'd for Matavius Houston. Just a great hit. Great, watch this, right in your screen. Ball comes loose, has the presence, hangs onto the ball, and turns it up. That's pure adrenaline keeping him going right there.
It was swarmed going out of bounds. That was the 7th straight completion by Danny McManus. Hot here in the second half after that thrilling conclusion to the first half. First down, the give. Ronald Williams at full speed across the line of scrimmage in a big game. Close to a first down.
This is exactly what you want to do. You get a pass, you set up the run. You use the run to set up the pass. And he's doing a great job, Mac is. He's throwing the ball very well, but he's also smart enough to know he's got a bull behind him. Give him the ball, let the offensive lineman work in front of him. Ronald Williams does the rest by finding a hole and running over people.
Started his career in D.C., where he was a backup to Corey Philpott. Moved on to Winnipeg, had some trouble there, was cast off, and has found a home here. Behind this big Cat offensive line, which has been giving McManus great protection and opening huge holes for the running game. 2nd and 1. Again, Williams. First down, Tiger Cats. Close to the 45-yard line.
Now, if Toronto wants to play 5-6 guys on the line of scrimmage, the only thing that will hurt that is if your offensive line gets a hat on a hat, creates hole. Look at this. Everybody's got a hat. Great job. What happens then is your linebackers are already up there. Wilchar's got to come over, or your safety's got to come over, your DB's got to come over and make the play because he's already in the secondary.
Tiger Cats have been opportunists, scoring 14 points off turnovers. The Gerald Vaughn interception for a touchdown. And, of course, converting Gonzalo Floyd's pick for an interception or for a touchdown. High snap. McManus gets it, fires it out of bounds. Great thinking by the veteran quarterback as Coulter let a rare one go high.
Well, it was definitely a high snap, and hey, Danny's a great athlete, but you know, I don't think his vertical leaves much to be desired. Watch this. He's not expecting this. It goes up. He does. He says, "Oh, that's gone. I better go back and get it." Gets a little bit of a good bounce here, and this is what a veteran does. Got the presence of mind. Don't take a loss. Get rid of the football.
Of course, a rule change from last season. A quarterback can throw the ball out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage as we look at Carl Coulter, the man featured at halftime, the journeyman here who has paid his dues in the CFL through 10 seasons, played special teams, been a backup, and now the leader calling the signals on this offensive line for Hamilton. Man open. Great effort by Archie Amerson to get open and then make the catch in traffic, and it looks like Adrian Smith is hurt on the tackle.
Well, he tried to go for the ball. He laid his body out. We're not talking a whole lot about Archie Amerson today. He wants to be part of this offense. He says, hey, I'm a better athlete just returning punts. Has an opportunity to go deep here. Throws it. Nice throw right here. He stretches right out. Look at this. He leaves his feet to try and get this football. That's effort. Look at the pressure right here. Toronto's defense, Martavius Houston coming, one extra guy, can't be blocked. Danny Mack has to get rid of the football, does a great job.
Well, another member of the Argos secondary in trouble, Adrian Smith favoring his leg on the bench as Osbaldiston stands at his own 30 to punt. Amerson yet to make a catch or carry the ball for the Cats offensively in this football game. Has not been used. Here's the big rush. Ozzie gets it off. Pinball takes it on the fly at the 30. Bellies back and Lynn Marva Griggs lassoes him in a rodeo move. Big tackle on special teams from the Graves. Tony Burse across the 40-yard line through traffic, running hard for the Argos, and a gain of about 7 yards. Another look at that huge rush on Osbaldiston. It was nearly blocked.
Well, Toronto's lining up everybody and bringing everybody on it. They get a great hand on it. Watch, he comes up the middle, and you see the ball just over the outstretched fingers. Nice job, nice pressure, and that'll bug a kicker after a number of times.
2nd and 3. Play action. Kemp fools everybody. Will bring it down and just get across and to the turf safely before being hammered by Gerald Vaughn.
That's the second time he's done the naked bootleg. He runs with the ball, gets what he has to do. That's a smart quarterback. You know he only needs 4 yards for a first down. Smart enough to slide, get the first down, keep the chain moving.
Caught Montford over pursuing. Got outside him for the first down. Across to the 45-yard line. Kemp mixing it up. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes, but been picked twice as well. Time going deep to Daryl Mitchell. What a catch! What a one-handed grab by Mitchell in close coverage.
Well, Chris Schilling says, why couldn't you stay down in Chicago for another week? Because I tell you what, this is just an outstanding highlight reel catch. A one-hander. One-on-one, Chris Schilling. Daryl Mitchell sees the football, one hand, catches it and brings it in. You just can't teach that kind of thing in school. That's talent, Mark.
Not only that, he had to turn and look over his other shoulder, and any receiver will tell you that's one of the most disorienting moves you can make with the ball in the air, and he pulled it off gracefully. Huge catch. Argos now threatening first down on the Tiger Cat 22. Pinball, the only man in the backfield. Kemp to pass, going to the end zone. He's got it! Mitchell, touchdown Argos!
Flag down, no mark on the far side.
Mitchell and Brown celebrating, but it may be premature. It's coming back. It looks like the Argos offside.
Offside. Toronto number 87.
Oh my.
First down repeated.
Mitchell himself was offside.
Well, he's offside, he's anticipating, he knows that he's quickly becoming the go-to guy for Jim Kemp, and I tell you what, another great catch. Wishes he had that one back and just stayed back 1 millisecond later.
Kemp going deep on 2 occasions to the clutch man Mitchell. It'll be 1st and 15 on the penalty. Kemp back to pass. Flush from the pocket. Looking nowhere to go. And smothered at the 25 by Derek McCready.
Nice job with the defensive backs, the secondary of Hamilton covering the receivers. Great job because Kemp was looking downfield. He had time to check off 3 receivers. Still nobody there, had to take off with it. Defense stuffs them up, forces another play.
Last play of the 3rd quarter as we turn to the 4th. It's Hamilton by 7. The weather has cooperated. The teams have been playing superb football, and the Labor Day rivalry is alive and well as we check the 3rd quarter stats of this hard-fought football game.
And you can see it's evening out really good. Again, we talked about the fact in the 1st quarter, Toronto had a little bit of edge in possession. That's still showing up on the clock right now, but I tell you what, since that time, Hamilton has moved the ball, Toronto has moved the ball. It's been a seesaw battle. Last game, defense is controlled. This game, the offenses are controlling.
Argos 2nd down and 12. The ball on the Hamilton 25. Kemp trying to make himself heard through the din here at Ivor Wynn in the shotgun. Time, he'll go deep. Touchdown, Tyrone Brown! Great speed. A 25-yard pass from Jimmy Kemp to Tyrone Brown. His second of the game.
And his ability to put into second gear. He's running full speed. He gets another gear shift and pulls away from Gerald Bond, keeping his eye on the ball. Makes a great grab in the back of the end zone. Second touchdown for him today. Boy, he's turning out to be an exciting receiver for the Argonauts this year.
His second today and fifth on the season. Tyrone Brown, who runs a 4.340 out of Toledo. And the Argos have a deep threat. Kemp and Brown teaming up. And with the point after now from Dan Giancola, he will be tied again. The ball out, down, kicked, and good. And we're knotted at 25 here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you, you mentioned a deep threat. They got two now. You're going to see him one-on-one with Gerald Vaughn. He's just going to take it. He's going to break it inside to the outside. There he goes. Now he turns his speed up one more notch, sees the football, lays out. Great concentration, great speed to be able to run under that pass. You see it from a different angle. He's just throwing it up right now, throwing it over where at least nobody else can get it. He uses his athletic ability and his speed to catch that football.
The Argos coming into this game with a low-risk, rather anemic offense, and with the return of Mitchell and the stellar play of Brown here today, they're looking like the Argos of old when it comes to passing.
Well, who are you going to double team if you're going to double team at all? You double team Mitchell, then Tyrone Brown's going to kill you. You double team him, then Mitchell's going to kill you. You got the beautiful thing right now because of the fact that you got two speedsters in the inside.
Well, there's Gerald Vaughn taking a seat on the Ticat bench. He had the pick to start the game, 43 yards and a touchdown, but he's been burned twice for touchdowns by the Argos, by Darryl Mitchell and now Tyrone Brown. So a bittersweet afternoon for Gerald Vaughn. Prefontaine to kick for the Argos. A high end-over-end kick. Parker at his own 5-yard line with a burst of speed, and then he puts his head down and runs into a host of Argo tacklers. Let's go down to Scott Russell.
Right, Mark, with the general manager of the Tiger Cats, Neil Lumsden. You haven't won a lot of close ball games this year, and here's your chance. How important is this situation?
Well, I think it's very important. I think the confidence level that comes with winning tight games in a good football game is real key. Last week's game in Edmonton was very important. Come back, tie the game, and go into overtime, and we controlled the ball. We have the talent to do it. I think a little bit of that confidence is going to help us control the ball more, and in tight games, you got to do that.
Neil encouraging that Darren Flutie's finally found the end zone.
Well, he's so important to this offense, and Danny looks to him, and all the other receivers will feed off of him. He's a beauty.
Great crowd. Good luck.
Oh, yeah, thanks a lot.
Mark?
Cats were 6-2 at this point last year. They come in 4-4, hoping to break this second-place tie with the Argos. The pitch is to Eric Lapointe. Turns the corner across the 30 to the 35, and very close to the first down for the Canadian back.
Well, here's a guy that's two-time Heck Crichton winner, most valuable player in university football in Canada, and you can see why. Gets his nose, sees where he's going to go, and then turns it up, north-south, breaks tackles, and the thing you cannot teach good running backs is their legs never stop.
Ranked number 2 in the CFL in average yards rush, 7.6. He had 9 on that play. 2nd and 1. He'll get the call again. This time runs into heavy traffic, but he'll be close, very close to the first down. Across the 36.
Well, nice job to get it. They know what they got to do. They give it back to him, hoping he can pop through the hole. Toronto's defense got to give them credit. Let's take a look at Ronald Williams here on the lead block. Nice job on Breckerfield, blocking him down. He's got to get his helmet in front of him, though, to keep him away from the ball carrier, but that's a good contact.
Rod Lancaster, who has engineered a revival in this town. The Cats were 2-16 2 years ago, 12-5-1 in the Grey Cup appearance last year. And he has high expectations for this team. He didn't even want to give them the 3 days off on this Labor Day break. He'd like to see them in that clubhouse and on the field every day, intense as he is.
I think it's like anybody. You come off vacation, going back to your regular job. It's always hard to get back in the swing of things, and that's what he was worried about.
A lot of players find it hard to take 3 days off and then get pumped up for a 10-week finale. Back to pass, McManus over the middle. Archie Amerson with his first catch of the game across center field, and a first down for Hamilton.
And as he signals to the bench, he says, I'm ready. Let me be part of this offense. We talked about him earlier. He's only been used primarily as a punt returner, kickoff returner, but he is an explosive receiver, and he will give defensive backs fits out there.
Picking that one just in front of Bryce. Tremendous catch and a first down for the Cats. He only had one rush coming into this game for -7 yards, so he has not been featured as a running back at all. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and he makes his first catch and gets his first yardage on offense. McManus with the handoff to Eric Lapointe. Lapointe moves through the line, crawls for a few more, and a big gain on the ground up through the middle.
And you know, we've talked about this kid a lot, heard a lot about him. He has just got some incredible vision and patience to let the hole develop. A lot of backs will get the football and run 100 miles an hour to where they got to go, and the hole may not be there yet. He is feeling his offensive lineman. He's seeing where the hole is, and as a result, he's being very productive on the ground.
An outstanding Canadian, as you mentioned, a two-time Heck Crichton Award winner out of Mount Allison. He'll get the pitch again. Lapointe, right side, needs two. Very close again to the first down as Mike O'Shea drops him at about the 43-yard line.
And you know, the big boys up front are loving this. They're getting a tee off on him right now. Helps Danny, because the next time they give a run set, fake like they're going to run it, and they throw the ball, the defensive lineman's just going to hesitate just a little bit before he starts pass rushing, just in case it's a run.
Came into this game the leading rusher for the Tiger Cats with 503 yards on the ground, ranked 5th in the CFL, ahead of Ronald Williams, ranked 8th. Hamilton now with 100 yards on the ground. McManus continuing to mix it up, this time in the air. Grant goes up high, then pays the price from Adrian Smith at the 40. Short game. And
you gotta like this. You know what? Everybody says, yeah, it's a nice throw. Corey Grant had to leave his feet to make the catch, but a receiver knows he's going to get hit when he leaves the field. Jumps up, catches the football. All you can hope for is somebody misses you right now. He knows he's going to get hit, but he's got the presence of mind to catch the football, say, I'll do what I can to make anything positive as far as the yardage.
Grant, the rookie out of Laurier, another outstanding Canadian to crack this lineup at the wideout position. Second down and about 5 for the Tiger Cats. McManus in the shotgun. Good snap from Coulter. He'll go deep again, looking for Trevor Shaw, but it's not even close. Fans looking for some interference.
Well, Danny Mack rushed that pass. A little bit of pressure up the middle by the Toronto defense. Didn't allow Danny to sit back there like he has been most of the afternoon and wait for the receiver to come open. As a result, he had to throw it a little bit before he wanted to, lead the receiver to where he thought he would be, but it was just a little too far.
And it looked like Shaw had broken free of Bryce and the other Shaw, Wayne Shaw of the Argos, but the pass was about 5 yards too far, and that's what the Argos have been doing. Rushing, sending an extra man to rush McManus. Osbaldiston will attempt this field goal just across the 44-yard line. Into a slight wind. It's got legs. It's good. McManus breaks the tie as the Tiger Cats go up by 3 with 10 minutes to go in the game.
If you get a chance when you're in Hamilton, visit the newly renovated Canadian Football League Hall of Fame. All the greats are featured. There is, of course, this year's induction ceremony where Donald Barker, Dickie Harris, and Conrich Holloway are honored October the 15th. That's the CFL Hall of Fame on Jackson Street in Hamilton. And there, of course, are some of the names of great Tiger Cats: Angelo Mosca, Rocky DiPietro, Bernie Falone, Tommy Joe Coffey. They're all up there, and they're all featured in the Canadian Football League Hall of Fame. Mark?
Scott, a lot of fans, of course, miss the likes of Bernie Falone, who passed away earlier this year from colon cancer. He'll be missed. First down, Argos at their own 35. Kemp, hand off to Pinball Clemens, negotiating for about 5 yards through that Ticat defense when it looked like he had nowhere to go.
Still positive yards, and that's what you want. I mean, you want to be able to take advantage of everything. don't go on a steady diet of just throwing the ball, and Kemp's doing a great job. Both quarterbacks are, as a matter of fact, of mixing the game plan up.
Montfort back in the game for the Cats, having that injured ankle taped up. It's his left ankle. Jimmy Kemp, 4 of 5 so far here in the second half for 105 yards. He's been accurate. 2nd and 5. Handoff up the middle to Burse. Very close to the first down. Dropped right on the 45. Fans don't like the spot.
Well, he kind of bounced at a 45, but I tell you what, the referee saw it. He's going to mark it right now. Watch Joe Montfort on the bottom. He sees it. He's going to try and come back inside, make the play right here. Puts a hat on the ankle. Good tackle. Right on the 45. Just a little, it's almost like a little draw. Quick hit and draw right there. You can't get the guys up the field.
Kemp's eyes were looking right at Joe Higgins, the outside linebacker, trying to read him to see what his pursuit was. He was staying out, so he gave the ball up the gut.
And that's what he should do. Remember, he has done the bootleg twice, so if he sees him come in, he's going to take it.
First down. Argos at their own 45. Crowd trying to take Kemp out of the game. Stumbles in the drop back. Sack! Ball goes out. They'll rule him down. As Higgins goes to the end zone. 2nd down, says Glenn Johnson.
Oh, they bring an all-out blitz up the middle, not picked up. Comes free as a bird. Jim Kemp gets nailed. Ball comes loose. Joe Higgins thinks he's got an easy touchdown, but they rolled him down.
Did the ball come out before he hit the ground or before his knee went down?
That's what we have to see right now. I mean, he got hit from the front. You can see here comes the blitz right now. Nobody picks up Lamar McGriggs. He hits him down right there.
He was down. McGriggs with great pursuit right through the middle. 2nd, 18. Kemp needs a big pass. He has time across the middle. Masadi had it, dropped it. It's intercepted. Calvin Tingle has the ball for the Cats. Across the 40, 35, and out of bounds.
Well, I tell you, a great read. They throw it to him. He's just having that kind of a time. He just wants to get the ball.
Paul Masadi, normally with sure hands, coughs it up, and the Cats are on offense. Calvin Tiggle with a 22-yard interception return on a pass that Masadi normally makes routinely.
Well, the ball's just thrown, and you can see right here, right in the screen there, Jeff Cummings comes back and says, you not only didn't catch the football, but I'm going to lay you out. Just a phenomenal thing. It's not bad enough you don't catch it. Watch Paul Masadi just coming into the top of your screen. He wants to make the play. Oh, but Jeff Cummings just catches him because he ain't looking for him.
That's 270 pounds versus 180, so 90-pound difference on that train wreck at midfield. But now the Cats are threatening. The give is to the point. Lots of speed, but tripped up by Demetrius Maxey with Dave Hack all over him on the block.
Well, just a nice job of Maxey making a tackle on this. He's being blocked by Hack and reaches over. So you can see Calvin Tiggle there. The ball bounces out. Calvin Tiggle grabs it, starts to turn it back up here. He's going to go. He's looking at end zone. Paul Masadi just gets cranked, and Jim Kemp has to come over and push him out of bounds.
Ball went right off of Masadi's chest as he let the ball get too close. McManus, 2nd down. Across the middle. Emerson's got the ball and a first down inside the 10.
He is on fire right now. I mean, it tells you what turnovers he can do to momentum in a game. Both offenses be moving the football, but when you get a key break and interception like that, it deflates one team and inflates the other. Danny Mack is just taking advantage of that right now, and he's marching them down again.
Emerson with the All-American from Florida State, capers on his tail, reaches back, goes into the air, makes a great catch before Bonner puts the lick on him. It is 1st and goal, Tiger Cats on the 9. McManus bootleg right, looking for an open receiver in the corner. Touchdown!